Hey everyone, it's Coeval here. We are back once again with another Road to 2K episode versus sorbetshawty, and this is going to be a great one. We got 8 games today to review, and yeah, can't wait to check these out with you guys. So, I believe Sorbet is going to be using a mixture of generic and kind of anti-meta type mixes today. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure on that, but so I'm just going to start off with my typical opening play, which is just go down to the left side of the map and flash out space. And it's interesting, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the channel, but some people who love generic, Slim Bill likes to do this, they're going to flash out this entire area. Like even, they're going to move up here, flash out, move up here, flash out, move down here, flash out, and then set up a portal that you basically can't tree, or that if you do tree, it just takes one turn to, remove the land that the tree sticks to, the tree drops, and then you go through the portal easily. So I wasn't really using that strategy in this case, but it is a strategy that you can use. I think that's a little bit of a mistake there by Q to use that tree to not really restrict my movement. I mean, I still have space and I can even go down under here, under this area. And if you use a tree when your opponent has already portaled, then those cooldowns get out of sync. So next time I use portal, he won't have tree to block it. And that's not ideal for him. So let's see. He does get the swarm out, but I'm able to ray it and pretty much just dig all the way to him. That's going to be the name of the game. No, I hope not. That'd be boring. You guys would fall asleep. If you're not asleep already, 2 minutes into the recording. Continuing to flash might be a fine play there. Kind of interesting. I'd be curious what would be a good option. If maybe flashing here would be fine because I know his aura's on cooldown. I can just continue to maybe dig toward him. But instead I decided to go for the gate, which is not terrible. Here, can I get some sort of... Imagine like a bounce mega. Do I dare try that? Is it possible to do some sort of bounce mega action and then it explodes before it goes in the portal? Would I aim right there and then just have it bounce up pretty high? Or right there? Maybe it would have to bounce twice. Bounce off this and then off the top. Imagine that. Holy shit. Let's try it. Okay. Oh, dang it. It goes right on his head, but it doesn't explode. I'm just going to keep trying this. Can I maybe... What if I alt extend and just do it super high velocity? Oh, it just goes straight through the portal. Dang it, man. Could I throw it a little bit softer, maybe? Oh, wrong. So... Maybe just a... Okay. It would have to be maybe a little bit harder than that. Then it might be possible, but very risky because that portal is right stuck in the way there. So here, I'm feeling okay. I'm stuck in that aura, not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. I can still go through back through that portal and just reset up. He just uses aura, so I'm safe from taking chip damage for 5 turns. And he sunk himself. Oh god. He tried to go down out of the aura and he sunk himself. And then he gated to me. I don't know why he did that. He gated to me, he threw in the towel there. And that's going to be GG. Okay, here we are. Let's see what he's cooking. Looks like generic. I took control by accident. There we go. And we're going to try to get another victory, get a streak going, and see if I can break the 1.9 barrier. I think I'm still vying for that, having some trouble. Playing a mix of rush books and some cheese that's hard to get past with generic at times. But up against Q here, let's see if I can go on a run. He does, I think, the right thing by setting up a kind of area in the middle of the map. And the problem is, though, that I can get there pretty quick. And so he's already having to go on the defensive. But this is not terrible. This is fine. It would be ideal if maybe I could deflight him. I couldn't quite get there. But yeah, my moves are easy here. I just pebble, pebble, pebble. This reminds me of like going first turn in chess. Some of the moves are a bit easier. You just kind of take space and, you know, gain a slight advantage. And here it felt kind of like that because he's, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, surrendered control. Okay, yeah, my English is a little bit slow today, but because he surrendered control of the top, you know, and pebbled down, then I'm able to just safely go over to him and start spamming pebbles. I'm also curious, does he have Skyray? He could have raided me maybe early on and made it a little bit more uncomfortable for me to, you know, I'm just able to pebble down with a prod up, and it's super, super chill. I'm at no risk of, you know, of the game swinging in any way. So here, yeah, I'm gonna go for a pebble, detower him. He's gonna respond with a mud ball. Oh no, he falls into a hole. You know what's coming. Can we shoot this? Oh, God. No, the worst possible. The worst possible. Oh, and then his mega gets deflected. We're both trash. Holy shit. Oh my God. We're ass. Oh, we're so bad. We're so bad. Get this shit off the screen. Get this off the screen. Hurry up and win. Oh my God, get that out of my face. Okay, I'm safe. I'm out of that. Yeah, marked safe from terrible 7G. 60? 60? All right, let's go. Nice. Okay, great mech. If I'm Q there, I would go away from me, not toward me, to prot. There's probably not a way to avoid the mech, so I might have gone away from me and towered, and then gone down to the right side to prot. And then I'd be out of range. He'd be out of my range to mech, so let's see, he's just going to dig to me. I think this is fine. It's not really doing much. And yeah, I'm going to set up a portal. Can he get there for anything? No, he probably could, honestly. Super quick. You know, he was over here. It's just 2 easy jumps. Toss something. I'm not saying you would toss this, but of course that's not going to hit. But you know what I mean. It would be a bit tricky, though, if you're trying to toss like a clock, you know, at this point. If he tosses it too hard, it's just going to hit, you know, the top here. So he'd have to toss it very precise. And that's risky. So I don't fault him for that necessarily. Would be quite risky to go for a play like that. But instead, yeah, he flashes to me. I set up the portal, and we go from there. I could also just set one up over to the right side if I wanted, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm not stressing about him pushing me. And I take immediate control of the portal, which is awesome. And this is just great. I don't really have much to complain about here. I definitely want to go out of the portal now because the sync is threatened. So get out of there. And I go for a mud ball. Very interesting. I don't think I had enough time to get an angle to pebble sink. It's possible a pebble sink might have happened if I aimed it right. But oh God. That's so bad. I could have just aimed it. Just aim it right there. What is that? Holy shit. Oh man, I haven't played the game for 5 months, and I would bet I could aim better than that. Okay, I learned my lesson. He stayed in the mud ball somehow. He said, oh no, that's okay. Yeah, people miss sometimes. Try again. Yeah, he's very generous. Honorable Q. So, I appreciate that. He didn't actually Q, but I mean honorable Q as in his name is Q. So, yeah, clock, easy, right? He went for that mega. Not a trade he's going to win. And I'm just going to be able to close this out, I would imagine. Ray? Bonk. Ray, hello? Ray? Do, re, mi. Sky Ray. Nail him. Sink him. Come on. God, that was bad. That's the easy angle to see, I would think. But I guess not. Okay, so kill the swarm. Flight prot. Arrow him. Move on to the next game. Ignore the spirit. Prot anyway. Yeah, there we go. Come on, let's see some speed. Okay, speed next turn, mech. GG, into the aura. Still possible? No. Wait, go under, and then mech from under. Yes, sir, avoid the portal. Boom! Oh! Damn it! That was almost sick. Okay, alright, fair, I guess. A little underwhelming, but it is what it is. Oh, and I allow the counter ray. Okay, not great. But able to go through the portal, tower up, and then pebble down? Yeah. If I'm Q, you want to teleport. But if he does, then I kill him with an aura, so he can't. Yeah, he just needed a bit more health than he could have teleported. But unfortunately, yeah, I see that portal angle, clock him through it. He doesn't quite die there, but I am able to get the victory. On to the next game. All right, here we are, game 4. And if you are still here with us, please drop a like and subscribe. Really appreciate all the support if you're not subscribed already. About a fourth of you all are subscribed to the channel, and 3/4 are not. I had a brain malfunction there. I was like, what are the numbers? But anyway, yeah, I would really appreciate the support. So on to this game. Flashing out some space. He's got drone. What is his level 3? Okay, Meteor Nova. All right. Let's see if I learned a thing or two about how to deal with this book. Okay, I think I'm doing that portal because I can't really portal to the left because he's just going to drone me. So that's fair. The rock slab's kind of annoying. I pebble anyway. And here he's threatening grav pulse, so I want to go out of the portal. And I whiff the mega. And I don't think I care. I'm just going to say, fuck it. Let me just mega him to the face. He doesn't have flash. But then he pulls out Fortress, and I'm like, oh god, that sucks. But can I go under and then maybe drain him? Or prot? Okay, prot, yeah. And he's going to take, what, 30 damage in the fort? 20 damage. Okay, that's not a lot. Damn. Damn, that sucks. Ooh, I choose to ray all of us. Is that good? And then he megas, but then I can just mega back. That was a miscalculation by him. Although maybe I'm out. Yeah, I think I'm out. So, yeah, because I missed that first one, and then I hit the second, and so yeah, I was out. And Consume Soul, too little too late, able to clinch this victory. Okay, we're back. He's running Meteor Nova once again. I, of course, want to get to the side of the map. And, okay, same opener. Just go down here and Protection Shield. Okay, that's good as well. Killing the drone. Although, is it necessary? I don't know. Pebbling there's okay. I think prodding is also fine. Okay, he misses the collision. That's good. Tree? Tree. Hurry up! Man, so slow. The moving along in that tower is so slow in the replays. And in game too. But, alright. Doing good here, I would say. Got a nice setup. And just gotta not blunder it away somehow. But for now, the only thing I'm scared about is the wormhole. And oh shit. Fisher. Okay, this just loses me the game. I just deflighted myself. I was too greedy there with the positioning. I just kind of forgot about it, or I had thought, oh, I'm safe. But there was exposed water down there. So I just allowed the fisher, and now I'm kind of screwed, actually. This is bad. Really bad. Someone send help. This is not good. Oh, I just took 40 more damage from the Nova, and he still got Meteor in his arsenal. I bring up the draw. I'm like, help. Oh, it sank me. I had to gate back in. God, that's bad. He can just, yeah, pebble down. He could reposition, retower, and then get a better angle for pebble. Yeah, I'm just going as low as possible. I'm going to take probably 20 or 30 damage from the Nova. How much? Okay, 20. Okay, yep, he's repositioning. Good play by him. And then he's going to pebble down here. I'm just, I mean, I'm clinging to any semblance of life, you know, doing anything I can to just stay alive as long as possible. Not looking good. He's threatening a Mega. He's threatening Pebble again. I go for the drone, which is just kind of funny. It doesn't really do much at all. And, oh, okay. Mudball, maybe. I need to stay above him, though. Oh, no, I'm running. I'm running, but can he hit me with... No, Meteor's not worth it here. Okay, the wormhole. Yeah, fair. But now I can tree, right? Okay, fair. If he goes in there, he's going to hit the water. But then, oh, yeah. Dang, he got me with the Mega. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest. Because I put the portal too close. So if I put it in a spot where he couldn't throw the Mega, it would have been good. But because I put it in his range, he's able to just throw it through, and the wormhole's not going to impact projectiles, right? And so he's able to get that victory. I gotta, take a mental reset, start my streak again. Let's see what I can do in the next game. Okay, here we are in the next game. He has Waterlord, Ocean's Fury, 4 Seasons. Wow. Okay. Can't say I've seen that, but I also expect something like that from Q. So what is the recipe to winning against these generic books? I would say defensive play, not staying up top, and also playing around their Lord Summon, being aware that if they get a free turn and it's past turn 5 or 6, depending on if they go first or second, then they're going to get an opportunity to get a Lord off and have a 500 health meat shield. So definitely want to be aware of that. He does get me with the Pine Cone. That's another thing to kind of be aware of, is some of the off-meta type spells that you might not expect. The Gravity Pulses, the Pine Cones, the Life Dew heals, things like that. I am able to get a Mega Boulder off and just probably whack him with the clock here. I absorb his Dew because it's going to be 40 heals if I don't. And so I'm just going straight for damage. Could have aimed that clock a bit better, higher, so that the cogs fall into him. And he doesn't quite hit me off the map with that flash. I could have gone for a absolutely epic Mega Boulder, but instead I go much closer to him and I still whiff it. It's an even worse shot. In fact, let me just try that. Could I just have tried this? Just said, alright, screw it. I don't have enough time. Or I'm just gonna, make some content. Would I want to extend that? I don't think I need to. Just almost full power. Oh, that looks good. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Alright, that was fine. And okay, he summons the Lord, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. That really sucks. But it does double damage. 4 Seasons really hits me for a lot of damage. That hurts. And at this point, I'm just like, alright, I'm too far in. I just gotta go for the kill. And so I'm just gonna spam him with all of my damage spells possible. Oh, he almost knocks me into the life, dude. That would have sucked. I would have been pretty weak. But, oh, do I almost get the... Oh, I could have got the kill there if the last cog hit him. But I wasn't able to do it. And now I'm still up a good 70 health, roughly. And I'm going to be able to probably pebble this and win the game, I'd hope. Don't choke it. Yep, he's down to 30 health. Doesn't have a lot of sustain outside of Life Dew, which takes a turn in this book. And yeah, Portal Grab is safe. Sometimes can be tricky, so I avoid doing it in 7 Grassy matches. And he accidentally cues in the water and just throws in the towel maybe for a turn there, but then realizes, oh, I don't know, maybe I should still be playing. He's just kind of memeing, trolling, you know how it is. So here, can I win? No. So I'm just gonna chill. This is something that might trigger some viewers. It's like, well, he's at 10 health. Why can't you just kill him? It's like, well, what am I gonna kill him with, you know? I've got 7 seconds to move. It's not a lot of time. So here, yeah, I could go for a pebble. Maybe sink him. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. All right, on to the next game. All right, we are back. Comet Sandstorm, very unique book and playstyle. So he is going to probably want to not directly engage. I guess he could. I mean, he's got potentially what, Frost Shards and Arrow, so it might be good for him to engage me. I'm still a little bit unsure about what the strategy might be with this book. Does he hit me with the sand there? Almost. Almost. That would have been nice. But yeah, I'm still trying to kind of figure out what exactly is the win con for this book. It's not that great, is the problem. Because you can, again, just take the same approach of hiding in the middle of the map, be protected from Comet, and pretty much just chill. So, yeah. He does Q a couple times in this early game, which helps me out. Or does it? I Q back. And, okay, yeah, he does have some aggro plays. I fall all the way into the hole. That's not ideal. Although maybe it is, because I'm protected from Comet as well. But, yeah. Okay, I don't think, you know, maybe his play is to be too aggressive, because he does have Burning Sands, Sandy Shores, you know, the spit from the worm. But I guess if you stay up top, you also might be in danger, because, you know, he's got Shards and Arrow and Pocket Sand, which can do 50 damage and ignore shields. And then what's the other spell I'm thinking of? Oh yeah, the Sand Bomb. I'm forgetting what it's called. Oh yeah, Bucket of Sand. So yeah, it's an interesting hybrid mix of offensive and kind of area of effect type spells, like Aura and Burning Sands, things like that. Okay, I don't think he has Aura, but you know what I mean. Okay, go for the Mega, not the best Mega in the world. Also not the worst. I'm a little bit nervous to push. Of course, if I go in the portal, he's just going to Comet me after I D-tower. He does have Shrooms, so yeah. I think you wouldn't want to stay up top against this book. Now that I'm kind of remembering, because this was a while that I played these games, but I've never seen someone run this type of book, so props to him for being creative. Unfortunately, though, I just don't think it's that great. But that's just kind of what you have to take, the risk that you have to take when you're trying out new books, is to just admit that, oh, some of this is not that great, or just have the opportunity to tweak some stuff, you know, game by game. What's he going for here? This is nuts. Oh, he just Qs. He went way too... There was way too much going on in that in that turn. Yeah, but okay, he was trying to go for the Consume Soul. Fair play. But because I'm still in tower, it's just not a situation where he gains so much tempo. You know, if I'm flighted with a bunch of prots and he Consume Souls me, and he's not really in an easily, you know, mega-able position, or, you know, I can't respond with a clock without getting knocked off the map or something, that's different. But because he's in more of an enclosed area and I'm not in danger of being sunk, it's not really a trade he's going to win. And so I'm coming out of that feeling pretty good. Just going to prop first, go through next, pebble, right? And I've kind of nullified his comet by just staying underground, which has been ideal. And that's pretty much led me to the victory, I think, here. Because I'm just going to be able to, yeah, clock. Oh wait, the Burning Sands takes me, so unfortunately I can't get the victory quite this turn, but he does go for the sand bucket, and I'm going to be able to jump through and finish him. Fatality. All right, GG. I think we've got one game left. Going to get right to it. Here we are in the final game. He's going to run it back. I would too, honestly. Just start to get a feel for how this book kind of runs, and if it's viable. I wouldn't say after that game that book is just not, good at all. Like, you're not able to just run it with any sort of consistency, but it is kind of a one-trick pony type of book if you just want to catch someone off guard. Maybe they forget about your sandstorm, or they leave themselves open for a comet, or they go to a side hide and you've got sandy shores, burning sands, then you're going to be able to get pretty good advantage, I would say. So here, I think I'm just able to, again, hide and create some space. I'm going to want to go away from his sandy shores, right? Because if he clicks on the sand itself with the burning sands, it can do double damage. Got to be careful about Sands of Time as well. That's kind of a tricky spell that he can use in very aggressive ways. Problem here is I'm just able to pebble down his towers. He's not really able to hug me the way that he wanted. And now he's kind of in a bit of a pickle here. He's been going aggro against me when he doesn't really have the health advantage, to be honest. So I can just clock him twice and I'm up 100 health. And he's going to shards and shrooms, but I can just clock over and over and over and stay up top, or stay with the advantage. So not the most ideal trades. I think maybe in this book, if you could look to include Bank. At the time of him making this book, Bank was a bit different. And now it's since been reverted. But here I'm able to get the final game victory. Hope you all enjoyed that 8-game series. Went 7-1, so feeling pretty good about that run. I'm probably up at, I think, around 1.9 at this point, or maybe like 1850, around there. I've been sitting around that kind of rating range for a while, but it has took me some time to make a run and stay in that 1.9 rating bracket. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video, and that's all for today. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great one.